Hello, hello. How are we? Need to make sure I'm seeing this properly. I don't know if you guys can hear me. We're not using that. We're using. Just gotta make sure. Property. Good thing I can find. Alrighty. How are we doing today, folks? As my controllers turn on because they shut off on me. Yeah. Do. Hello, Waba. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Just give you guys a couple minutes before we start getting the show on the road. But first off, how we doing? What we doing on this wonderful day? Well, I have been doing wonderfully. It's the weekend, of course. So, but, you know, I just chilling. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. But, yeah. Hold on. So, tonight, we're going to be chatting for a little bit. Doing some exploration and some maybe play a game or two. You know, the same old stuff. But tonight, I want to talk about furries. Why be a furry? How did you become a furry? Are you having fun being a furry and stuff? Some stuff I want to touch up on. Do you do you enjoy being do you enjoy being a furry? And if being a part of the furry community, what would you like to change about the furry community? That sort of stuff. So yeah. Just but yeah. So far my day has been good. I essentially had to get my car inspected. I went to a card shop, bought some cards, rearranged my stacks of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and then I just came home and chilled for a little bit before stream. That's essentially how my day went. You know, had a long night yesterday on VRChat, hanging with some friends and stuff. You know, why is my eyes, and that's the thing I don't understand, why do my eyes just not zero in on the camera? You know, so bum. But yeah. But that's essentially my day. So before we begin, this week, or this coming week, I'll be essentially streaming all every day of the week, up into next Monday. Not this coming Monday, but next Monday. Reason being is that, well, next week I am going to be without work. So I want to try to, put out something consistently every day, and until the next day I go back to work. So the reason why I don't have work is because I work as a paraprofessional. So I work at a school with alongside other paras and a special needs teacher to help kids in special needs classes learn to communicate, learn to properly interact with people, and get them to want to communicate, and give them the tools needed to facilitate communication. Because that's one of the biggest struggles for autistic children. That actually does somewhat tie into some of the topics that we might be discussing today, because we're going to be discussing furries. So, what is a furry? First off, well, a furry is someone who enjoys who enjoys cosplaying as anthropomorphic animals, such as like an anthropomorphic cat or dog, or in my case, a deer. Sometimes you'll see me as some squirrels. Sometimes you'll see me as a deer, and on the rare occasion, if you can get me to, get me to show up as a tarantula. So, which I'm not going to be using the tarantula for right now because she needs a little bit of work. So, and I don't want to be like, I don't know if I'm going to be like, oh, look, titties everywhere. Yeah, so we're just going to zoom in. So, but yeah. Corrects that some of that stuff there. So, I'm not planning on really having much of any guests on at the moment. But, feel free if you guys are watching and you want to join me, feel free to send me a DMs, and I will get you in, or, see if anybody wants to hang out. But yeah. Now, again, back to the furries thing. And usually people, so why be a furry? Yeah, sorry if I stumble over my stuff. I tend to struggle. I have to think about before I speak. Another trait that people with autism tend to struggle with, as well as those with Asperger's and ADHD, which that's essentially what I have. So, so why be a furry? Well, generally because it's fun. And that's the first and foremost thing. If you're going to do something, do it because it's fun, because you want to. Don't just do it because it's like the coolest fad or anything. So, and being a furry can be very expensive. So if you don't find it fun, don't invest into it. But if you do find it fun, there's quite a quite a easy way to. There are a few easy ways to get into the furry community and having a fun time with it. For example, VRChat. We practically own VRChat. You know, just pick up a 3D modeling, some 3D modeling software. Pick up Unity. Here, Blender, Unity, all free. Maybe probably you would only have to pay for like Substance Painter or something. You know, to like texture your avatar and stuff. You know, so I may join if I get and feel like getting my VR up and running. Okay, cool. Make sure it's safe for work though. You know, need that. Yeah. Need to make it safe for Twitch. I know. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, why did I become a furry? Well, I really like what got me into being a furry. It started with, well, where else does it start? Cartoons. Particularly for me, I started with Sonic the Hedgehog. So yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's where I started. I had an OC at the time. He was like this fiery hedgehog that could command the powers of fire and lava and earth. He had some world-shaping levels of power, but he was blind, and so he had like this kind of like Gambit meets earthbending stuff. So it's like Gambit meets Toph meets meets Naruto kind of stuff. I don't know. He was cool. I thought he was cool. I'm not dumb. I'm brain rotted. Wait, when did I call you dumb? When did I call you dumb? Silly goober. But yeah. I was very big into the comics, and we would get a comic from the this was back when I was living up in New York. I got comics like once a month when we went to the commissary. We would drive all the way from like Rome, New York, all the way up to the Buffalo area where Fort Drum was. I come from a military family, and which we'll address that later, because there is because we will also discuss the scope of furries and stuff. But we would go all the way up to Fort Drum for this massive what is it called? For this massive grocery run. We'd spend like $800 in groceries every month. And we'd go in a single go, just grab everything and make sure it lasts the month. And back then, you know, the economy was doing better, and so we were able to fill an entire truck. We were like it would the groceries would spill into where we all sat, where everybody in the family sat. So like you would have there would be me, my sister, and then right in the center was just a fucking cooler and some stuff, and I'd be sitting over here all hunched up and just on my phone or playing my little Game Boy thing, and she's doing her thing, and then mom and dad, we would still be able to see them, but we couldn't be like, we had to be like, hi. So, but every year or every month I would get a Sonic the Hedgehog comic. I don't know what I did with all those comics. I probably sold them all. But years later, I started playing video games and stuff that were, and I got hooked back into the furry community as I was perusing social media, and I'd come across artists who made like these very beautiful pictures of furry characters, and I thought they were like really really cool and really interesting character designs and stuff. And eventually, and this was during the time I was in college, and I was exploring this stuff because I was an adult and I could explore this stuff. I was also, but at the same time, I was essentially doing it in secret because I lived with my mother, and my mother, well, she had like a hold on my cojones, my balls, preventing me from like really exploring, and I really couldn't trust her to even understand anything about me. She kind of treated me like shit. She treated my family like shit, and she alienated the rest of the family. So everybody essentially stopped communicating, and we broke off. My sister broke off from the family for a while. Dad eventually divorced her, and he said take everything. He literally went out and started from scratch, like taking only a few items. And he said, "You can have the rest. I don't care." And I was stuck with my mother, who essentially put a lot of like stress on me. She made things very difficult, so. But I would still have my goober ass friends over and stuff, and there was this nice facade of like, of happiness and stuff, when in reality I couldn't really explore anything. And my friends knew what I was. They knew that I was a furry and also a gooner and stuff. So because let's face it, we're all gooners at some point. But yeah, and that's another part of the furry community I will get into. I'll discuss with, but there is that component as well. But there was a lot of like exploration that I was trying to do, and do so in secret, to like really visit or really see what being a furry was like. And it wasn't until my mom passed away and I graduated college. Mom passed away, I graduated college, and then I moved in with Dad. He lived all the way in Tennessee, which was like a 14 to 16 hour drive. Like it was, he got here, or he got to the house. He stayed overnight, and then the next day we packed everything up, and then the next day we drove nonstop all the way to Tennessee. And I was, during this drive, I was kind of like terrified, because there's so much changing in my life at that moment. Absolutely, just because I was afraid that I wasn't gonna make any I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything outside of my room, outside of my house, and I would occasionally visit my friends and stuff, but like I'm gonna be going away from my friends. My friends were all out there, and I couldn't just simply walk to and from their houses. Like the closest friend I had, I could walk to, but it was like a 30-minute walk. You know, and that was all rough. That can be a little rough. So, but then, you know, Dad assured me that things would be different. We would be comfortable, and I'll be fine. You know, fast forward, we get home, to our home. We lived in a little apartment in Tennessee. Consisted of 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a open area with a kitchen and a living room, and a small tiny garage. Ended up getting myself a car and you know, getting a new job. I worked for AFES for a little while, and then I met while I was playing around on social media, and during my time in college, I ended up creating a Twitter account, and I perused Twitter for whatever reason, and I was coming across artists and the same artists, and then I was coming across VTubers and stuff, and this is when VTubers were starting to get rather big. And I came across a friend named Kyoki Kitty, and you know, she was doing her thing. She was kind of a strictly NSFW streamer, which, you know, yeah, that's fine. Had a conversation with her on through stream, and then I decided, and she was having a party in VRChat, and I was like, okay, screw it, I'm gonna try it. So I ended up trying VRChat, and then I really enjoyed it, even if I was just desktoping. So, and then I started exploring all the different characters that people made, and all the different avatars and stuff. And I got really I met other people that are important in my life, like Skeleto, Nibbly, Mini Butters, Fallen, and a bunch of other people that which I'm now friends with for a while, and even met my girlfriend in VRChat. So VRChat has become a very big part of my life as far as being a furry goes. And then I started, you know, it was time. I started developing my own OCs, and the first OC I had was the tarantula. Again, I'm not really going to bring out the tarantula because there's a lot of work. Oh my god. But and maybe one day when I get also, hi Seal. I'm sorry if I didn't respond to you. But yeah, I saw you. But by the time I finally had a character realized, and then I was starting to meet with these people. I was creating connections, these little connections here and there, and I had a really unique avatar because I had 6 arms too. So, and I could pose them in specific positions and stuff, and it was really cool. And then that was shortly after that, I met Nibbly and Skeleto. And Skeleto gave me my first Lammy. The creature you see here is a Lammy, by the way. A Lammy 2.0 to be precise. There was a 1.0, it was this teeny tiny little thing, and some people didn't like it, but I thought it was really cute. Tiny thing, little chonky thing. And so, with a big jiggly booty, and it was like I fucking love that. It's cute. But then they gave me my first Lammy, and then I kind of attached myself to it because it felt natural. It felt right, correct. And so right now, when it comes to my avatars, I tend to stick with Lammies and Kiggies, and particularly those that were created specifically for me. So like that's how Lumina came to be. I got into at this time I got into SCP and backroom stuff. And this was back when backrooms and SCP stuff was niche. Where I came across the SCP-2845, the Cosmic Deer. So the orbs and stuff that are swirling around me and the antlers and her how she looks is essentially, that was part of the inspiration for this character. And this character evolved quite a bit. Obviously some of my more goonish aspects of my personality started to show, and now you got these big old puppies. And then I started developing lore. So Lumina her whole title is Lumina, Stag Goddess of Fire and Fertility. So she's a fertility goddess who could command the powers of fire. And there's actually at least a couple of deities that take on that trope, that mix. And there's even one's a male, and he actually uses fire or commands the power of fire, which is weird. I forget what he was. So you are based on the alien deer god, kinda. It was the inspiration. It was part of the inspiration. That, and I just basically superimposed it onto a Lammy, and then I wanted fire, cosmic energy, and I wanted to feel both powerful and sexy. So, but yeah. By the way, I'm hoping to have have a new version of Lumina made sometime soon. So make sure you look out for that. But and then I met some art, and I wanted some art. So I ended up meeting Jupiter. So the character, the 2D avatars that you see me use in the past few months, they're the person that created it, and they in their situation was partially result of the war in Ukraine, because they're my Ukrainian Russian friend living in Kharkiv who makes fantastic art. Most of it is horny stuff, but they did make a lot of the 2D refs of my characters that which you've seen me use, and they made the squirrels and I have a bunny character, I have some kobolds, but there's some characters that haven't gotten full recognition yet, but I got them because, well, I like them. I thought their character designs were cool. So as of right now, it's the Lumina and the squirrels, and then there's Neela, but Neela has been taking a back seat for a bit because, and while I love Neela, and she has been the first steps into the furry community and into realizing who I was as I went through the furry community, went deeper into the furry community, she's essentially taken she's essentially been shelved for a little bit, and I may eventually come back to her. But here I am, talking to you guys, talking about my experiences of being a furry. Now, what are the perks of being a furry? Well, the furry community is vast. It's massive. It is bigger than you even remotely think. And for a while, when the furry community started, we were kind of just all separated and stuff, and and the birth of the internet just made connecting with each other far easier. So, furries actually dominate a lot of your STEM, so your science, technology, engineering, and mechanics stuff. They are pretty big in the military, and if you were to essentially remove all of the furries across the United States, or perhaps the world even, society would very much struggle for a while, because we as a community are essentially the pillars of it. I know a person by the name of Tao the Sun. If you ever see him on VRChat and stuff, he is this giant lion, this giant like cosmically charged lion with wings and just stars, and he speaks very. He's very like. How do I describe it? He speaks as if he is a. What is the word that I'm thinking of? He's very sage-like, he's always talking about transhumanism and that we as humanity have the ability to create and become whatever we want, which and with his British accent, because he's very proper, he makes it sound like he's that guy. He sounds like he's that guy, and I'm not trying to blow smoke at him. I love the guy. He's awesome. He sounds like the guy from the from those Animal Planet documentaries, because he's an elderly man, but he knows people. He knows a lot of people, and he's said that quite a few of them work at NASA. So yeah, but aside from technology, furries are big in the art and creativity parts of human society, and they're essentially what keeps the art. They're essentially what keeps the art industry working in full spin. So, I mean, hell, to make a fursuit, that's usually about anywhere between $1,000 to $15,000 US. That's expensive. And those suits are amazing. And I'm currently 34, and I don't know if I'll ever get an opportunity to have a fursuit, a full-on fursuit. I would love to have one. I would occasionally prance. I would totally prance around as Lumina, or as any of my squirrels, or hell, maybe even Neela, because I've seen people make spider avatar or suits, and they would have like strings that would like move the other arms and stuff, and articulate them. And it's really cool and really like crazy what some of these people do. And then after moving into Tennessee, I got to experience Midwest Fur Fest, or MFF. I would literally drive myself to the events. That way I still had my vehicle. It was a 10-hour drive, you know, and MFF is in Chicago, so you drive there, and the roads are insane. I felt like I was in what's it called? It felt like I was in a war zone, and I had to be super defensive in my driving and stuff. It was like, oh my god, I was surrounded front, back, and side to side with trucks all around me, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it to my stop. So, but I managed to get there, and I had a lot of fun. I got to meet all my friends, got to meet Skeleto and Nibbly, roomed with Nibbly, and met Cats, or Cats Malo, and stuff. And I made lifelong friends. I met some people who I didn't get along with as well. But you know, you're gonna always find that. You're always gonna find that. And then, so yeah. But we as furries are everywhere. Our community has gotten larger. It's essentially became mainstream now, and that has concerned some people, and I don't see why. You know, I mean, yeah, every fandom has their bad eggs. Oh, you're bringing litter boxes into schools now. No, shut the fuck up. That shit's so fucking stupid. But yeah, we are mainstream. We are here to stay. We're not your problem. You know, where we're actually just trying to live our lives and, you know, as best as we can and be happy. So leave us alone, or join us. You know, we're always open for friends and family. But some of the things I want to touch up on. Give me 1 second. Let's see. So that's essentially how I got into the furry community, or part of how I got into the furry community, and why, what some of the benefits of the furry community. But like one of the questions is what makes me enjoy, or what makes you enjoy the furry community, and what would you like to change? So, first off, what do I enjoy about the furry community? The art. First off, there's so many artists. They're so good. I currently follow Sampacos and they're one of the first artists that gave me my first fur crush, essentially, because they had this cute sexy otter girl named Michaela Kirov, and she's this flat-chested, athletic otter Dunkleosteus hybrid. And I'm like, ooh, and I was like very infatuated with her, and then with Sampacos's characters, and he's made quite a bit of art, you know, and it was really cool to see where he started and where did he go as he continued his art. And I also follow Pudge Ruffian, with his goat girl named Cody. She is delicious, absolutely gorgeous. And then the other thing is like the other thing. I'd have to say the people that I've met in my journey as well. They're the people that essentially drew me further into the fold, and I made sure that I have a home in the community. So I would like to thank my friends for that as well. And then the games, just the overall like level of creativity that the community has, kind of part of what stayed with me. And then there's obviously the horny NSFW side, because that is a thing in every fandom. It's gonna be there no matter what. So still have to address it because it's there. Yes, some of the reason why I'm in the furry community is because I'm a horny goober, and I just love seeing furry art and furry prawns. It is what it is. And what would I change about it, though? Well, one, all the negative aspects of it, really. So, where do we start? The negative connotation around furries, because one, people do see furries as a sex cult. And no, it's not a sex cult. We are way bigger than just than a sex cult. The reason why people see the furry community as a sex cult is simply because, well, there was a show, a cop show, that featured a sex cult being arrested, and they were all wearing fur costumes, to hide their identities and stuff. And they got busted, and because of the fursuits, and because they were labeled as a sex cult, all of a sudden every furry on the planet was now labeled as a sexual deviant. CSI? Yeah, I do believe it was the first episode. It was literally the first episode, I think, of CSI. So the first thing I would want to do is I would want to like wipe away that notion that furries are just a sex cult and all that stuff, and we fuck animals and stuff. No, we don't. That's fucking stupid. Though I would also like to address the issues of some of the stuff within the community as well. So the pony stuff from the My Little Pony. So the thing is that yes, that is still a part of the fandom, because it is what it is. But for the love of God, if I hear somebody say every pony, I'm going to reach through the screen and slap you. I'm going to reach through the screen and just whip my hand right across your face. I met somebody who literally was like that in person, and he ended up being a pedophile. That is the other thing. No, not everybody in the furry community is into little kids, no, they're not. We're not into that stuff. In fact, many of us will go out of our way to demonize anyone and everyone who is into that shit. You pony. Joke, I'm a brony. Yeah, you're one of the good ones, though. You don't say every pony. And you know, and you're not a weird pedophile or anything. So, and that's perfectly fine. And the thing is that, you know, if you've actually seen the show My Little Pony, like it's actually good stuff. Problem is, it's the community. What's up, every Lambie? Fuck you, Waba. Plus, we wouldn't say Lambie, we'd be like goats or sheeps or something. What up, my sheeps? So, what up, my sheeps? God, I hate that. I love it, but I hate it. So, I learned to draw by drawing ponies. Yeah, cool. Did you sip your little thing? Me wondering if it's worth saying, if it's worth saying to get slapped. What saying worth to get slapped? But the whole like pedophiles and weirdos in the community, yeah, get the fuck out. I'm sorry, get the fuck out. You know, Seal, I'm gonna slap you. I'm kidding, of course. I know you're saying it because like it's not. No, it's really, people just really find it weird because everybody, you know, is literally just refers to everybody. So I don't know, but it was just really it itched me really weird, and I didn't like it. So, but that's something that that we like when the furry community finds somebody and that does something that, you know, that is really looked down upon by society as a whole. We usually oust them. We basically put a huge target on their back, and you know, make sure that everybody knows that, hey, this person does this. The whole stigma of bestiality and pedophilia and stuff. Now, get rid of that shit. Get that out of the community. Get those people out of the community. They don't deserve to be in the community if they're going around and harming people and harming animals and stuff. So, I do believe there was a person by the name of recently that, or more, it was a more recent one, but like I think their name was like Cobra Cat or something, or not Cobra Cat. Wasn't Cobra Cat. What was it? What was their? I forget. Fuck. I say I was about to say something about somebody, and then I forget their name. It wasn't Cobra Cat though. Oh, what was it? It was but they were like one of those Christian they were one of those Christian furries where, like, you know, they jump into the furry community and try to spread the word of God and stuff. And, you know, that's fine, to each their own. There's nothing wrong with religion, except for when you get idiots trying to denounce science and stuff. But the person I'm talking about had a real problem because they were trying to at some point they were trying to use being a furry as a means of justifying having relationships with animals and stuff, and that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. And so Crusader Cat. That's who they are. Crusader Cat. I finally remember who it was. And so they've been ostracized and ridiculed. And if you see them at a fur community, I do not condone violence, but I'm going to look the other way. So, But yeah. Instead, get into the community, because the community is welcoming and very, like, there's a place for anyone and everyone, provided that you are not a monster not a societal monster, But yeah. Also, so let's see. So that's part of the stuff that I would want to change about the furry community. What would you guys want to change about the furry community? Why did you guys join the furry community, and let's have this conversation. So, like, Jupiter, what got you into the furry community? So, by the way, if you guys want, you guys can join me in here. It's awfully lonely. So, and I don't mind having some company. So. Also, I need to, at some point. I'm not a furry, I'm a scaly. Okay, so I need to actually say, you brought up something very, very important. So, furries, and so scalies, fishies, and bugs are all part of the furry community. They're just subsections of furries. So, like, so you have the main group of furries where, we're furred, and stuff. And then you have the offshoots, the furries, the avians, the bugs, the fishies, they all exist as member, and yes, even the ponies. They all exist as furries. They all are part of the furry community. So yeah. So Jupiter, you are a furry. You're just a scaly, which is a subsection of being a furry. So I am an unknown, since I get called slimies, amphies, landfish, etc. I know, I think so too, just wanted to be smart. Ha. Oh, okay, you were trying to do that, actually, thing. Little goober. And, Waba, you're an axolotl. You're an amphibian. So, which amphibians and scalies kind of get meshed together, or like they're like you guys end up being like squished between the scalies and the fish. And while that's kind of true, but you're also your own things. So amphibians include the axolotls, the frogs, salamanders, and all those things. Turtles are amphibians. Crocodiles and alligators are amphibians. They're and those they have their own like cool races and stuff in VRChat as well. So, and it's always they're always cool to see. I don't think so. That's why I called them those names, because they are called those normally and not called fishies or scalies. Or when not called fishies or scalies. Yeah. And I get why they call them fishies or scalies, because like there are people who don't know or don't care to specify. So because amphibians are a thing in the furry community. So, and I think people just call them fishies because they see fins, or scalies because like they see them at first glance, and if they so much as have a single scale on them, they're a scaly. Or if they're cold-blooded, they're usually thrown in with the scalies. And scalies are like some lizards and stuff are considered. There are some of them that are technically warm-bodied. But I'm not going to go into the specificities of that stuff. That's why I call them so. But yeah. But like, what got you into the furry? Got you guys into the community, though. Also, you guys want me to actually? I just came by to say hello. I'm already in bed and getting ready for bed. Aw, darn! Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta like go to bed? Nah, actually, good night, buddy. I appreciate you joining us for stream. It's good to hear from you. I'm glad you're safe, and I hope you continue to stay safe. You're a good friend of mine, and I want you to know that. I look forward to seeing that little light on in Discord turn green, and I'm like, yay, he's alive. So. So you have a good night. Get some sleep as much as you can, because I know the life you currently live right now is not a safe one. Because every day there's a risk, and I only wish your absolute safety. So it's good to see you. You're always welcome to hang out with me and stuff in the server, in VRChat and stuff. Hop on in and say hi if you want, or if whenever you want and stuff. It's always good to see you. And I don't know if Skeleto has gotten back to you, by the way. Because I know we've had a conversation, but I don't know if he's gotten back to you, or maybe I just need to poke him with a stick. So to commission you and stuff. Which, by the way, folks, we're coming up on the first hour. I want to point out that Jupiter's the artist for a lot of my art and stuff. So if you look in the about section, there's a tag for his stuff, for his Patreon link. Feel free to take a look at his stuff. You could probably and if anybody wants his Twitter and Discord, or not Discord, his Twitter, just ask and I'll gladly toss it to you. But as we're coming up on the hour, I do need to do shameless plugs and stuff. If you like what you see so far and you want to show your support, I am essentially in need of money at this current moment, and so don't worry, I won't die of hunger. I have a couple of orders. That's good. But anyways, I am in need of money, as the next week I will have no paycheck. Because working with schools and holiday season is coming around, and that's really annoying. So feel free to take a look at the about section. There's the tip jar, the Steam wish list, and the Throne wish list. You could support me by either donating to me directly, which I would much prefer, or you can get me items that I need that would help. Like there is this nice little bouncy ball in the throne that would allow me to be a bit more mobile and more comfortable moving around in my in stream and stuff, amongst other things. And then join the Discord. Me and my friends are always willing to accept new people. Just don't be a creep. and just come and have fun. You know, come join us. We don't bite. Unless, of course, you ask. So, anyways. So, yeah. So, while we are discussing this, discussing some of this stuff, yeah. Let's play a game, I guess. Or maybe do some exploration and stuff. Whoa. Oh, I totally forgot I still had this on fly. Well, hold on. Oh, oh, oh! God! It cracked my spine. It felt good. You ever get that? So, yeah, you ever find that? Where just you get that nice like crack up along your spine. You get it, and you're just like, oh yes. So that was that moment right there. So, but yeah. Let's do now. If I end now, I do want to point out that if I end stream or not end stream, if I end my time in VRChat, I will have I also have some stuff I can play as well for you guys. So so I plan on sticking around and playing other games as well if stream becomes too you know, too boring and we want to switch things up a little. But let's see. Let's do some world exploration and stuff. Revisit. Let's see. Ooh, this place is pretty. Yeah, we're gonna go to a nice, pretty world. Boom, 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 boom. Paradisia. The plate of the world is called Paradisa. Paradisia. Paradisa. But look at that. Look at that, folks. Very pretty. This world is lovely. So, Kit. He's got a hat. Look at that. He's got a little hat on. Oh, kitty. Kitty. So, There's cats everywhere. There's a lot of cats. And if they're not cats, there's robots. So, like, there's these people over here. You know, there's a guy behind me, and then there's this guy, and you know, this dude right here. How's it going, man? Got a flat up there if you need to take some rest. Make yourself at home as much as the cats. Okay, I guess there's a flat up there. Well, here we are. The flat. It's a little dark in here. But it looks like there's a big old TV here. Playlists, history queue. Oh, I didn't know that this place had had anything. Interesting. Oh, this is one of those like comfy. Yeah, this is one of those like meant to be comfy and immersive and stuff kind of worlds. So, and there's nothing else up here. Let's go back outside. Jump out the window. Weep. More cats. But yeah, we can actually go out here and stuff. You got these little robot dudes hanging here with us, you know, just being chill. So we can go for a swim. Sploosh. 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 Woo! Little crab. Look at him. Look at how many cute. Ain't he a cutie? Cutie, cutie, patootie. Clown. There, you can let you go, little buddy. Well, we're at the beach. We're at the beach, so I guess it's only customary that we you know, dress the part. I don't know. What do you think? There's also the memed gold bikini, you know. Whatever sounds good. Let's stick with the red one. Woo! So I guess we can explore the place a little bit. There's a pretty little waterfall here, a little grotto kind of thing. Or not a grotto. That's not a what is that called? I don't know, but nice little wave pool to hang out in. Nice little waterfall. Hey, Steven. And of course, you come in with your drink thing. Yes. Here, where is it? Yeah, it's at my feet. Strawberry pineapple. But yeah. So how goes it, everybody? I see a couple people just came in. How goes it? They're exploring the exploring this world here. So yeah. Boing. This one's got a double jump. That's cute. So, yeah. I had some music that this would be really nice, but we got lots of ambience here. Very pretty place. And you know, you actually can get to that ship over there too. So, but that takes a long time. Because you have to work against the water and stuff. Alright, now we're under the water. Help, I'm under the water. Blah, 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 blah. Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. The last time I've been to a shore was like back in Britain. I took a trip in Britain, and it was quite nice. We went to the Isle of Skye, and there was like little crabs and stuff, and lots of seaweed. But the crabs were adorable. You know, tiny little green crabs that you'd find tucked away somewhere. So yeah. So really fun stuff. Exploration. Oh, there's more stuff to look at. Nope. Right here. It's like a nice little tunnel thing right here. Woo! Do 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 do. Just another little shoreline here. Ooh, a ball. Oh, we can actually play with it. Whew. This place would actually be very cool to hang out with some friends and stuff on, you know. So, it'd be really cool. But yeah. Oh, and for those who are like who are watching or in the United States, get a chance, go travel the world. Go see the world. You know, maybe even leave, because as of right now, the United States is just in a weird position where it's just not a good place to be, because you know, with the certain politics and stuff that are happening right now, it's just not safe for anybody at this particular moment. You know, the people that are supposed to be like running the country and looking out for people are not doing their jobs, and instead are just like doing this weird they're being malicious and only in it for themselves, and not in it for the greater good. So yeah, let's find a different world. Let's see. What? Ooh, there's a plane. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you guys didn't get to see it. Damn. Well, let's see. New world. What sounds good? Message delete. A bot. Gross. Glagaland. I can't believe somebody brought us there. Fishing world. 5 nights. Okay. MMDs and odd worlds. Ooh, this world looks pretty. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Ooh. Pretty. There's our stuff here. Okay, a little sign here that says it allows me to teleport to players on the map. Well, I guess we gotta get to explore this world. Oh, this is just a tunnel. Or just not a tunnel. This is just a little cavern with some water. And then what about here? What's down here? Okay. Ooh, pretty. Alright. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Look at that, folks. That's a crystal tree. And there's like these different colored stones and stuff all over the place. Very pretty. So, whoa, where are we going? Where are we going? Camera, where are we going? Thank you. See, even these little like plants and stuff are kind of like crystallized and stuff. Okay, shiny plant. And there's more caves here as well. Here. Is this oh yep, here's a little tunnel. These are really cool. Oh, this is one of those hot springs. Like hot springs. Like some places, if you see colors in these pools of searing hot water, the colors, if I recall, indicate that there is a that there are extremophiles living in the pools, and the colors are the extremophiles living in those pools. So, and then we got more little crystals and stuff. In here. And now we're out here, but there's like nothing out here. Very pretty place though. Ah, I'm burning. Oh, we got a pool of this stuff here, but wee jump sploosh. So back to the way we came. I believe this is the way we came. Is it? Is it the way we came? No, this is not the way we came. Nice little hidey hole though. Is there any other locations in the stuff? Little tunnels? Is this the only tunnel? Or... oh. Nope. There's another tunnel here. Maybe if I walk around this. What is this? So... this big old, like, rock formation thing. Maybe I can find another tunnel. Because places like these are all about, like, exploring the beautiful, like, things. Is this like a petrified turtle or something? Does that lead somewhere? So, trying to find our way in. Here. So that way you can see what I'm looking at. Very pretty music too. Oh, there's the tree. And there's this place. Is there anything else? Nope. We just ran a complete circle. But then what's with that one, like, extension off the side? So that's what I'm curious about. Going this way. No, that's going back out there. Oh! Here we are. Oh, wow. So this is one of those one of those little, ancient, like, ancient spirit homes. So, like, they make these little, like, houses and stuff where a little spirit would live, and you would put your offering there. That's really cool. So, walk back through this tunnel, or back through the tunnel. The place I can fall into? No. But I think that this is all this place has to offer, though, as far as, like, yeah. So, worlds. Let's see. Let's try to go and visit one more world, and then we can head off and do something else. Let's see. What sounds good? Excuse me. Ooh, zombie survival. If I had some friends to play with that, we need to play that. Zombie survival. That'd be really fun. But right now, let's look for something pretty. MMDs and odd worlds. Ooh, mountain temple. Oh, this place is very scenic. Oh, wow. Here. Let's have it. Oh, what is going on there? Oh, what is going on with Oh, what's going on? My lighting is a bit weird, because I'm essentially see-through. Maybe switch to squirrel. Haven't been here in forever. Maybe that will help? Nope, it's doing it with my squirrels too. Okay, well, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna explore this through my eyes. Then I feel like running around as cream. There we go. So this is mountain. This is a mountain temple. We can actually go inside here. This place is gorgeous, though. I love visiting worlds like these that are just like very pretty and very remote, and like they look lived in, but like nothing, but like nobody's here. Very like time has stood still for this world. So, you're coming? Up and hydration check. Where is it? Very pretty place. Goober is going to be showing up here, and I'm wondering if his system's going to chug, because you know. So. Gonna wait a moment for our friend. Can we just get? I'll tell him when he comes in. It is no you wabba. Wait, hold on. First you acknowledge. Waiting for him. Hi, bitch.
By the way, you're only see-through on stream, but you're not see-through through my eyes.
Yeah, I know, that's weird, and that's the weird part. So like I can see my hand right here, and I look. Wait, nope, no, I'm see-through. Holy shit!
At this level.
Hold on. Hold on.
See-through.
Yeah, but
If I crouch down to this level, everything is see-through.
oh, is it because I'm short? Really?
Try adjusting your height to be tall. Be tall, B.
All right.
Your face is dark. Oh no, it's just you in general.
Damn. Okay. Yep. Ah, well, I mean, like, if I don't focus on it, then it's not bad. It's not too bad. I could just be a spooky spirit. Woo! But look at this world, though. Fucking gorgeous.
You said my PC's probably drugged. It was at 50% and going up by a single percent.
What is?
My PC when I was getting in.
Oh. Well, anyways.
Beehives.
Yeah, well, I mean, weird place to have a beehive. Like, really weird place to have a beehive. Because you're in the middle of a fucking courtyard. And there's another beehive. Like, dang. Whoever lived...
Over there.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Did you notice them or?
No, I never really noticed what these were. When I first came through here.
Let's call it cosmation.
But, like, I also point out that the way that they're arranged and stuff, too. But yeah, let's we can actually go into the walls here. Find ourselves a nice little like doorway to get in, because we can actually explore this world a bit. Like right here. Here's a place.
Are you getting my fan go off at all?
No. What's up? Dang.
You appreciate scenery, and I found this. Oh
Yeah.
God, my PC is chugging when I look over in this direction.
Yep. There is a lot of particle effects going. Like if you look at the plants, look at that. Look at the plants. Look at the grass. Look at that. And there's a visual glitch right there, but like this looks fucking beautiful. God damn.
PC 101. Ah.
What is okay? What frame rate am I sitting at? I'm at 20 frames per second. That now, for those who don't know, you need a minimum of 24 frames to make things look. Okay, so I look this way and everything's all natural. As soon as I look this way, and it's like, oh god, there's so much swaying shit in my face. So, but yeah. Now, this place is gorgeous, though. I'm not gonna dog it on it for its frame rate. You know, I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful ass place. Yeah. And there's the entrance to the. Huh?
I feel like this is one of the towns you would visit in like Skyrim.
It does feel like that. It does feel like a place you'd visit in Skyrim, but it's not. Let's see. This is kind of one of those places where you would have a D&D campaign in VRChat. That would actually be cool. I think that'd be amazing to
I
have.
actually know of a area, well, actually a world that does like one-shot D&D stuff.
Yeah, but
It's, like, printed load and everything.
yeah, and I don't care for that. Like
Hey,
actually, like
one of the... Go ahead.
I would like to have things more organic and not like pre-made. You know, so like you come in, you play as the character you play as.
Right, it was one of the D&D campaigns that I actually, and I quote, I gaslit an entire town into thinking that they were going to be racist. I was a Dragonborn paladin.
God damn it.
And,
No, you're a fucking troll is what you... Jesus Christ.
quite literally, they were I was right next to the beloved town guard that one of my friends gave a heart attack after
Mm.
I threatened my way in, and he gave him a heart attack. He
Mm.
was bold, proceeds to steal his bag of holding, runs off. I'm standing there like, what the fuck? And quite literally, Leon's like, yeah, no, you're surrounded by the whole town. They are pissed at you, and they're going to be putting you in jail because of murder. And I'm
Yeah.
like, if you put me in jail, if you put me in jail, you're racist. Nat 20. Oh damn, we don't want to be racist.
That's so messed up. By the way, you know you can go in some of these buildings too? Yeah, there's so much going on here. It's like it's insane. Like if people's systems didn't crash, it would
Being sent to like medium, and my FPS is capped.
gonna go back to being Lumina here. See, how bad is it? It's still bad, but like, you know, it is what it is.
Hold on. I can see through your boobas.
Yeah, but
Simba, you see this land here?
like Simba, you see this land here?
See this land here? Anything the light touches is yours.
Anything the
Except
light
for that
touches,
spot down there.
except for that spot down there. Don't go down there.
Don't touch that spot. That spot's that's for the cripples.
Hey Steven, how's your frame rate again?
I can't tell the frame rate.
Look that way.
God, you're doing cruel sun.
Cruel sun. Ah, see, you're still here, so I'm not at crasher level yet. But you know, it is what it is. Anyways, there is this.
Okay.
Look at the fucking detail. Look at the detail.
My FPS is hovering on 40 to 50, not 58.
What's your frame rate now? Oh, okay. Anyways, but look at the fucking detail. Even the water. Even the look at that. The fuck. No splish splash, but like, look at that. And look at this. Looks like a kitchen. Yep, a kit with
Spot's still warm.
with some.
They must have thought I was coming. They were right.
Lol. And then we go upstairs. Upper levels of the kitchen. And then go in here. This is gotta be a bedroom. Yep. And then up here's a
Study.
Yep. Well, no, it's not necessarily a study.
A library.
Yeah. I would say it would be a library.
Either a library or a study.
It's probably where somebody does work, does their all their work and stuff. Cause like this is like a medieval place.
I tried.
Like we go over here. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to have like a campaign to like or host a D&D campaign. That was like, how many people? How many people can this world hold? 32 people. Okay, that's actually pretty good. 32 people is actually pretty good.
A bedroom study.
Bedroom. Yep, a desk. It was back when desks were like angled and stuff. I actually had an angled desk like that when I was a kid. It was kind of cool. It didn't have a drawer though. No, it did have a drawer.
You heard it here, folks. He's old.
Fuck you. I've already mentioned my age.
I'm 25. You know this.
You're a baby.
I need milk. Give me milk.
Fuck you, no. Go away. Not your milk. No! 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 Splish. Got like a little place to sit here. That's cool. Somebody left their groceries and stuff here. Go away, tentacle. This is not a hentai. Go away, tentacle. This is not a hentai. Go away, tentacle. This is not a hentai. Haha, bitch. But anyways, see how long he takes. Oh, well, I kind of fucked that up. See if you can find me. Let's see if we can actually go down. Holy shit, we can actually go down here. I wonder what these little houses are like. Here, let's see. Here's one of them. Well, this is depressing. But then again, you know, like, most people that lived out here were basically just farmers, and were either farmers or soldiers, I guess. Motherfucker! I can barely hear it. Hi. God damn it. But yeah, not a whole lot going on not a whole lot going on in here, or down here. But very pretty nonetheless. So there's the rest of the temple there.
True.
Yep. So I'm going to respawn again, but because I think you can go up into one of the towers. Huh?
I recently used one of the characters I used. Well, I guess not, because you're having fun with my titties.
Titties. I mean,
Oh, hey, I'm not see-through.
no, it's,
Certain areas, I guess. Oh, now you're see-through.
yeah, certain areas.
Everything is shaded.
Yeah, it's because of the shaders of this world. They're different.
Can't see. Is it affecting me too?
Hold out your hand. Oh, you can't hold out your hand. No. No. So, we got layers. What is this up here? Got some beds. More bed. This is a barracks. This is a fucking barracks. Why is there so much food? These people lived in prosperity. What the fuck? A bed and a desk. Just that face. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to wipe it out. All right. Yeah, can't go up there. I guess I can't go. I guess we can't go up there. But like I've seen, you can actually stand up there though. If you have flight, you can get up there.
Use it because it's going to be locked abbeys.
Huh?
So I don't have VRChat Plus anymore. I can't use all my abbeys.
Ah. Well, I mean, it's $9.99 for a month. So, Lambie arf. Yes, Seal. I is Lambie. And they is weird weird doggo. Huh?
This is a female version of Dog Day.
Yep.
Wolf has cat.
Yep. Wolf has catnap. I would love to have Baba Chops because Baba Chops is cute.
Even though Baba Chops is part of the Nightmare Critters.
Yes. Even though she's part of the Nightmare Critters, she's adorable. What's up?
Like 27.
22. Well, you're in desktop mode, so you're gonna get the maximum. Oh God, I just realized. Holy shit. So, Steven, I have a question for you. Since we had a conversation earlier, and do you consider yourself a furry? I can't hear you. No, just now I couldn't hear you. You know what? Actually, would be a good idea It'd be to get us out of this place and into a place that's a bit less destructive on our system. Oh, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Let's see. What sounds like a good world to visit?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, noise suppression keeps hopping on. And it's acting like it can't hear me. Anyways, yes, partly.
Partly. Well, first let us go to another place here, and we'll go to this place because it's
It's a new world for me. I'm gonna have to chug.
Oh, it's not a new world. At least I don't think. Yeah, folks, I know this world is a little goofy looking, but there is a reason.
Here we go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. My eyes are being assaulted.
Yep. But there's a reason.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's what world is this? It's Auntie's house or Aunt's house. Okay, so we got a mirror, a room that's just a mirror in here. Now let's all first. We're gonna go ahead and do this bikini. Davin, down here. In this big old cave.
Toxic ooze!
Toxic ooze, cool. Yep. And it lingers.
Oh god, it goes all over you.
Yep.
I can't see myself, so.
Alright, so we are going to go back to doing this. And we're going to have a conversation here. Or yes. And we're going to What?
Look at me.
Heckin' goober, I swear. Alright, camera move. We're gonna stop flying. So we're gonna oh good lord. So we're gonna get back into the slime here. Alright. So we're gonna have this conversation. And we're gonna be like in the slime and stuff. Oh wow. Oh, what the fuck is going on with that focus? Let's let's have autofocus off. All right, so you come closer. It's you're fine. What the heck? Anyways, slimy titties, boingy boingy boingy. So, anyways, so.
Hold on. You know,
No.
You know what?
What? No.
Is it slimy titties?
No. Let's not. All right. All right.
Just you got assaulted in the.
Just got assaulted by titties. Anyways, Steven. So you said yes partially. So what does that mean?
Yes. So I think there's a type a type of system to furries, right?
Okay.
One like a scale from 1 to 10. I'm a 5. I'm not one of those people who will actively have a fursuit, but I will be one of those people that has OCs or girls.
Right on.
You've seen all 4 of them.
Yes, I've seen them.
But I will not go out of my way to, you know, like make a fursuit and be all that.
Well, you don't necessarily have to go out of your way to make a fursuit, and make a fursuit to become a furry. It's just one of the perks of being a furry. You can be a fur. You can
Like, okay.
be a furry, and not have to have a fursuit. It'd be great to have a fursuit, but you don't need it. It's not necessary.
I mean, it would be great to have that money for something else, but. And besides, I'm not going to step on anybody's toes, and I'm definitely not going to step on the furry community's toes, because if I step on any of their toes, if they can afford a $4,000 fursuit, they can afford a $10 pipe bomb in my mailbox.
Good point. Then let's hope that they don't know where you live. So.
Only Wolf out of your Discord, only one person knows where
You
I
said,
live.
and you said Wolf, so
And
there.
that is Exile, because he said.
Yep.
Yeah. He's the only one who has my address. Because he sent me stuff. Also, I saw that Chungus is on. Ritz is asking to join.
Then they should be asking me.
Okay.
I'm the one.
One being asked when it's your. You said the invites. I'll just tell you if somebody pops up.
I'll send some invites. Let's send invite.
Okay.
And then why do I not see Little Ritz on?
Little Ritz is on. He's on green.
Yeah, but I could swear that they were in my yeah, like in my groups list, because like
not only that, but I also see that Big Chungus is online.
He's a big chungus. Yep. We can send him. We can invite him. Yep.
What's my cell phone? There it is.
And then, yeah, poke Little Ritz and be like, "Yo, bitch, tell him to ask me."
Okay.
Lamb and Wolf kitchen. Oh, so he's one of those with the weird ass like thing. Go pour yourself. That's funny. Excuse me. But yeah. Yeah. Splooshy, 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 splooshy. Splooshy, splooshy, splooshy. Hey! What's going?
We're in slime.
Yes, we're in slime. Get over here.
Soldier boy.
Get in here. Bitch. Don't be a bitch. Get in here. Can't hear you when you're over there.
Be the critical. Yeah.
Huh?
I wasn't planning on joining you guys. I was gonna go what's up, man?
Oh, you were on. I just sent you an invite. Just wanted to.
I just wanted to kidnap you.
Lol. Excuse me. I mean, after this, I was probably gonna play some Nuclear Nightmare, for after the VRChat portion. But yeah,
I was gonna pull you to see if we can get Dante I don't know. I'm playing in slime. Don't mind me. I was gonna pull you to play
Speaking of
Erratic and see if we could get Dante on. If not,
speaking of the slime and stuff. Yes, join me, little shit.
Oh god damn it! I need to look for a fucking spy avatar. Cause I found all the merch for the spy. Yeah, I see.
There we go. Yeah, you get to see the Lumina covered in slime. And it slowly comes off too. That's funny. That's cool. You know, so it attaches like a little instance of slime on you. So yeah. And then if you come down, so if you go anywhere that there's a little water, you'll So watch if we go back down. That's another reason why I like this place. This little place is because of the slime. Excuse me. Let's get fully submerged. This place is secretly secretly a little a naughty horny place because people like playing with the slime and stuff. And then if you come all the way to where there's a source of water, the water wipes it all away.
close the door.
See, water all gone.
This room feels like I'm gonna be real. When I first started this world, I thought I was on an acid trip.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Rich, squeeze the titties.
God.
I gotta. Hold on, Chungus, come here and listen.
I heard it, dude. That's
Come here
fucking
and
having
listen.
a
Is it
squeak noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, my goober ass friends. Hello. Boop. You are silent. So I has questions for you because I am on stream and I have asked these. Was trying to ask these questions. So, so let's have a seat, everybody. Let's. So Chungus, are you a furry? Steven.
Chungus.
Yeah, I can hear you.
On a scale of 1 to 10, are you how much of a furry are you? Oh, you're trying to think?
Yeah, give him a moment. Give him a moment. Jesus.
He's trying to think. I didn't hear him. I'm sorry.
Some movie playing. That's interesting. How long you plan on to be on for? Probably VRChat for a little bit longer, and then I'll be off to play another game. Because whenever I see people play VRChat and stuff, and they do a full stream or VRChat, or they end up playing something else as well. And I'm in the mood to play something else as well.
This is how I can tag people. Oh wait, that's mine.
Okay.
See now the question you posed, I don't really know how to respond to because I'm saying
Steven.
You is
Ritz.
Yes.
Okay.
So Trungus, you said you would do some of my girls.
At the most. Well, that does
There's at least some
okay, that doesn't make you a furry. Steven, that doesn't necessarily make somebody a furry.
That's fair.
So, so what makes a person a furry? Well, earlier I said they were people that are furries or that consider themselves furries have an interest in anthropomorphic animals. For example, I'm a deer, and sometimes I'm a squirrel. You know, and
Yeah.
anyways, so like, do you have a persona? Do you have or do you have any interest in in anthropomorphic characters? Holy,
I do have an interest, but I'm not what I've never had a persona.
have you ever considered having one?
No, I've considered having OCs, but never a persona.
Hmm. All right. Okay. And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, dude.
Steven says.
Like I was gonna say.
Steven says when when he's a furry when it tickles his fancy. I'm gonna fucking give me that shit they're having.
Like I was gonna say though.
Mm.
You Wolf and basically most of the people here are my real first actual interaction with furries.
Really?
Steven was one, but he's not. I know Steven is can be considered one, but he's not the full blown. He was never the full blown one until he got the two foxes.
Mm. So he made one of the major steps. Is essentially what you're saying, and that's kind of part of the major. One of the major steps is. Good Lord! just out of the distance. Take my yellow piss. Ah.
Yeah.
No. 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 Come on. Good Lord, my goober friends. My goober friends, everybody. Yep.
But yeah, like I was saying,
Yep.
you, Wolf, and most of the people in this server are my first real instances of interacting with people of the furry community.
And what is your experience?
I knew you people.
And what was your? And how has your experience with us being furries has been?
Honestly, it just feels like I'm just experiencing a different groups like something that they're into. Like I've said it before. I don't care what you're into or what you believe. Just don't be weird about it or push on to other people.
No, that should always be a given.
Just
You
don't
know.
force it down your throat, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not trying to convert people, unlike religions.
Yeah, like what's fucking going on with Muslim here in Michigan.
Oh, jeez. And of course, then there's the the Christians in the United States going absolutely apeshit. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And in my experience with,
I mean, they're
Wolf people and those people and people here, y'all are chill.
Yeah.
And I can respect.
You see why I love hanging out with these people, Chungus?
Yeah.
We're goobers. That's essentially what we are. Just goobers trying to have fun and be our best selves. So, Ritz, how about you? Do you consider yourself a furry? No? Then why not? Just not interested in anthropomorphic characters? I mean, you're in the second stage of furry outfit. You're just like you got cat ears, or you got like ears and a tail kind of thing. Yeah. Kitsune.
There you go, Chunky.
My super laser piss.
I got the bloody piss.
You need to get that checked out, man.
Trying to figure out how to make it.
Up and wide.
No, no, no. Eat it. Eat the mustard. Eat the mustard. Eat the mustard.
I don't like mustard. You take the ketchup.
I like mustard. You can have the ketchup.
Take the ketchup.
No. Smacking my booty. Is that what you're doing? You hacking gooner. Smacking my booty. I mean, it is smackable. Okay. My back is actually starting to hurt in VRChat, so I might not be on here for much longer. So, but first, let's cook some people. Oh, wrong way.
You can't cook me. I'm a stuffed animal.
I can still cook. Well, that just means you're flame retardant. Minus the flame.
Flame retarded?
Minus the flame.
He's got the golden spooter. He's got the golden
Yeah, sadly, I can't get the fire to work.
Oh yeah, you might need to actually have that is. This is both.
What is that?
This is both cursed and adorable at the same time. Sploosh.
Look like a tryhard.
Huh?
I made this fucking. I made this pyro look like a fucking tryhard.
You made him look like a tryhard.
Yes, because you only ever see the pyromancer's mask worn by tryhards.
Okay, we're gonna turn that off so I don't kill somebody. Kill somebody's frames. Tiny. But yeah. So my back is hurting me, and I feel like playing something else. So if you guys are interested, you guys can join me for some Nuclear Nightmare, or you can go on your merry ways and have fun. But so you don't see yourself as a furry, you don't see yourself as a furry, but you see yourself as like you're walking your way through the steps.
Yeah.
So what intrigues you about the why do you see yourself as a furry?
Yes. By the way, I
What-
can't hear you in VRChat.
You can't hear me?
I can only hear you on stream.
How about now? Can you hear me? No?
No, I can't hear you. Like
But
I
you're
said, the only
but
way
you're
I
responding to me
can
like
hear
as if it
talking is on Twitch.
Oh, really? How about you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
But you can't.
Is it just me that I can't hear?
Yep. Yep, it was. Wait.
Alright, say something.
Hi.
No, I cannot.
Damn. Try leaving and coming back. Like rejoin the world.
Okay.
There he is.
Say something.
Bitch. You're a bitch.
No.
Fuck.
It must be this fucking world. You know what? Let's go for a drive.
Uh-oh. What? I want the gun.
I'm trying. Give me a sec. How did
Yeah.
I give you guys the ability to sit?
I have no idea. I'm tripping in the savvy. Oh, okay.
Oh, here you go. Chairs.
There we go.
Get in.
Okay, why can't I turn this and or make use of the turret?
Because it's connected to his head.
Oh,
Oh, it is almost. Give me a sec.
wow. Okay. Woo. Anyways, so Steven, what I was trying to say, if you can hear me through the stream, I guess.
Quite literally, this is still news, Fruiter, so I'm trying.
So why did you become a furry?
Because so why becoming a furry is because I love soft things, in general. Just love the feel of soft things.
Soft things, soft, cute things,
Uh,
or just soft things in general.
I don't know. Yes, soft, cute things.
Yes, and furries are soft and cute. So what do you like about the furry community?
Mm-hmm. So there's a wide variety. Unfortunately, there's not a single thing I can say that I like the most. Like there's different creatures, there's different animals, there's different types. Like there's fish, there's birds, there's foxes, there's normal animals like cats, dogs, sheep,
So you say you like the
cows,
diversity?
and dragons, stuff like that. Also, Chungus, there's your spy avatar. Ritz has a spy avatar. Yes, I like the diversity.
Yep. All right,
Was
cool.
that-
Was trying to find a
And
spider.
what
Was that Matt?
and what would you change about the furry community?
Oh, so you custom have ribs.
Uh, okay. VRChat, how dare you? Hold on, folks. That was jarring and weird. Here. Oh, they booped me. You have received a new badge. 5 years joined since... Oh, really? But, okay. So, that was weird. That happened. So my goober friends are coming back in. That's good. So, they didn't forget me. That was weird. That was bizarre. I guess I got disconnected there. Although probably a good indicator that I probably should find some time to swap over Big Chungus. But we're going to hang out with our friends for just a little longer, just so before I head off to do the nuclear nightmare stuff. Which, you know, those who are watching, if you play the game, and I'll be in the server, if you want to join me, you know, feel free. And all that stuff. So, yeah. Over here. Shit ass.
Hi. Hi. I still can't hear you.
Hi. Well, that's, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so I still can't hear you, whatever's going on.
That is weird. How dare VRChat give us shit. But anyways,
VRChat having a big ass bug.
Probably. Boy.
Hi.
Anyways, yeah, my back is really hurting. So I hope the rest of you goobers come in here soon, because after this, I'm going to play some Nuclear Nightmare and do some grinding and chatting. So, and I heard that Nuclear Nightmare is doing a remastery. That goes so hard, like for heavy, that outfit.
Hi. I found something here.
What? What'd you find? Oh my god! No! No way! No way! They have that song on there. Oh my god! So now, so I have to.
It's clonable. I am stealing that.
Yeah, later I will clone that. But right.
I found this. I found this on the.
Yeah, you want to be careful with that though, because 6 seconds of that and I can get cooked. because that song is copyrighted. But yeah, so. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out though for a little bit. I'm probably gonna head off here and play some Nuclear Nightmare. Everybody in stream will can hang with me and watch watch that. So, yeah. What's up? Am I having audio trouble? Okay, you're trying to speak.
I guess.
Okay. Spin! Spin! Okay. Well, anyways, fucking goober. So yeah,
Don't.
Oh god, he's the toilet.
oh no.
The toilet Chan.
Toilet Chan. Poi! Poi toilet.
That's why Mitch noticed.
Hold on.
Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Good lord. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of VRChat. My back is killing me. And then I'm gonna
Holy shit! I can fly!
it's skibbity
Fly!
cool. Also it's skibbity toilet. It's skibbity poi.
Oh.
I can hear demonic things being said from that little thing over there. So
I can't hardly hear you now, Chungus.
it's weird. Oh no, that's going on. That's from the world. Okay, but anyways, but yeah, I'm going to jump into that. So I want to thank everybody thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me while I was in VRChat and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Walk me forward.
Sitting on the toilet.
Alright, stop. Thank you. But yeah, so I has a new seat now. Anyways, so let's.
Look at me!
Alright, so I'm gonna duck on out of here. Here, we'll be doing the right back stuff. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, blah blah friends. Here, give you a hug. And then give you the hug.
Blah.
And then here, give you the hug.
I can't
Yay, an
I
actual
can only
hug.
do this. I have a treat in my hand, Splitter. Just pat.
Is that something that I have no idea what the fuck that was? Anyways, but yeah. So I will be right back, folks.
Alright.
Steven, can you
I
hear me?
can't hug. I can't move my hands individually. Yeah, I can.
Which one do you think is better? This or the Volocks?
Bullocks.
Testing, 1 2 1 2. You hear me? Properties. Headphones. Okay. Let's see here. And of course, Lava sending you some stuff. It's funny. Let's see. Let's get Nuclear Nightmare running. And then let's also get... there we go. Abby. Let's get the Abby up. Just for some reason. Why does it make 2 instances? It's weird. Hello, folks. Oh wow, I'm too big. Let's there we go. Much better. Alright. Let's see. Let's get this game going, shall we? So I'm gonna have to switch the game, the title and stuff. Nuclear Nightmare. Alright, so... There we go. And we're going to jump into the chat here. So if anybody wants to come in and hang out with me, oh, I gotta add tags now. There we are. I might as well change the... Boop, boop, boop. There we are. Oh, you going to bed, Seal? Okay. Have a good night. I'm gonna play like a couple rounds. Ooh. Okay, so they started us all the way... Okay, so I gotta be quick. Photograph all instances of infected corpses. Alrighty. But first, I want to grab my perk. Grabs a perk. Ooh, don't hurt myself. Okay. Jetpack. Signal pair. Roll again. Military veteran. Roll again. Emergency fund. Oh, that's still a really good one. Alright. Ammo. Watch them absolutely deny me weapon on the first area, in the first part of the map. Syringe. Because I am going to need that. I don't want the revolver. Okay, I gotta go this way. Probably a good idea for me to grab this, because this part of the map is really big. .39 mil. Alright, let's go up here real quick. Gimme. Definitely getting a bunch of 9 mil. And nothing in there of value or interest. If you're giving me all this 9 mil, you better give me a machine gun. got glow stick. I don't need a flashlight. Bacon. More ammo for the pistol. Okay. So I gotta get to that other place, and then if I don't, and if I don't find a weapon here, I have to find make do with whatever is at the medical area. Because being caught out here without a weapon, come on, go up, please go up. Go around. Okay, rifle. Fuck, of course it's gonna make me go. I don't trust myself with not being at full sprint. Okay. 2 sniper rifles. Is there anything in here? 3 sniper rifles. Okay, so 3 sniper rifles, a syringe, and a glow stick. I can live with that. At least until I can. At least until I can get. Where in the fuck is the exit for? Oh, it's over here. Oh, I'm gonna run out of fuel. Oh, that's lovely. Probably should have, and there's the worm. Yep. Just made it here and I couldn't fuel up. That's not fun. Alright, so I gotta get this. Got a huge worm, yeah, it's a very huge worm. Alright. I would much rather have anything else than these rifles. I'm not like the best with the rifles. Like the rifle, the benefit of the rifle is that it one-shots virtually anything. Oh. Not this way. Dog. That means I'm looking for that means I'm looking for, oh shit, creature. Sorry, dog. Oh, well, never mind. dog because I don't want it to turn on me. Photographs 3 body bags. Oh. Now I see what I gotta be doing. Okay. I swear to God, they give me all this ammo for the other weapons and stuff. It's the head crab. Don't worry about the head crab. Get to... I need a snowmobile. I gotta get to the... So the next place we're going to is the nuclear bunker. Or not nuclear bunker, the nuclear silo. Because apparently that is a place on this map. So... Oh, fuck. I know something's gonna come for that generator. Okay, so is these things here. Okay, I gotta be quick. Here's coming. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Like something other than a fucking rifle. Pickaxe is not a weapon. God damn. I kind of think fucking machine gun. Hell yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Jetpack. Give me jetpack. Signal pair? No. Hardcore survivor? No. GPS? Ignore. Okay. And that pistol. Because in the event that I run out of ammo, I'd rather have something than nothing. Okay. You fucking... Fuck. Come on. That was very inconvenient that the worm actually did that. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up. Okay, next place is upload data to satellite. Oh god. only that was the satellite right there, but it's not. So, essentially what is going to happen is we're going to keep going until either I die or succeed, and then we'll call it. Because this is going to be because these are like... So right now I'm just going to warm myself up here. So here we got to do upload satellite, but in order to do that we got to get to there. Okay. Actually, what the fuck am I doing? I don't need to start that yet. Fucking kidding me. Health regen. I definitely need that. See you here. Tid. Super Tid. Not infected. Thank God. Oh, 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 oh. Ah! Really? That was delayed. Okay. Alright, yeah. I need to check on that, because so lately when I've been playing, the worm has been way more active lately when it shows up. So, and it's been more accurate too. So yeah. I guess what we'll do is we'll call it here, as I said, either till I die or till, because this map is usually really long. But yeah. 22 minutes, and we were like fourth thing in. Yeah, oofies, indeed. But yeah, so that's it. I guess that's it then. Oh, I feel a little robbed there because that's BS. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for coming out. For those who've been watching, I very much appreciate you. Yeah. So tomorrow, I do believe tomorrow I will be finishing up Amnesia: The Dark Descent. According to the announcement I gave. Yeah, Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and then on Monday it will be Warframe. So yeah, hopefully. So hopefully both of those streams turn out really well. If you like what you see and want to show your support, please take a look at the About section of my stream. I really could use the support, considering that work is basically because of Thanksgiving break. I won't have work, and I will be having like no paycheck this week. So any assistance with that would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, take a look at the About section. There's a donation channel. I'm not asking for much, just enough that can help get me through the week. Yeah. With that being said, y'all have a wonderful night, and let's see, do we have enough? We only got like 4 people, right? No, we only got 2 people. It says we got 4, but then I only see 2 people. What the fuck? Alright, well, yeah, let's not. I'm not worried about it. Ooh. Actually, here we could raid, hey, Ant. You kind of just caught me on the ass end. I'll be joining everybody in the Discord. So also, if you want to join me in Discord, feel free to do so. For those who are watching. So yeah. We're gonna call it a night. All right. Have a good night, folks. Bye bye.